Hi, everyone, and welcome. I'm very pleased to welcome four amazing Arundel Academy students today, and they're going to be talking about how they study online and how studying online is different, and the advice they're going to give you to improve your experience of studying online at the Arundel Academy. So I would like to welcome Max. Give a wave. Hi. And
Hello.
George from Vietnam, hi. JY and Bonnie. All right, so four amazing students here at the Arundel Academy. And I want to start first, let's start with Max. Max, what is some of your advice for students who are studying online?
Well, I have lots of advice, but the most important one I think is lots of new students they worry about if we take online courses, we just stay at home, we can't meet any of our classmates. Well, I have friends online, or well, when I have some difficulties in the class, who can I ask for? But I will say that you don't have to worry about that because online courses can also help you to meet lots of new friends. It's just same as the offline courses. You can meet some the new friends all over the world, and you can communicate very friendly.
And how do you make your friends online? Is it through a
Like,
group?
oh, sorry. Like you have to be um motivated to make new friends. Like you have to turn on your cameras. You have to speak the first. You have to be the first one to speak, and that's how you can meet others. And when you meet others, you will find out that they were amazing. They are worth you to make friends with.
Yeah, a lot of people have said that studying online is very lonely. They think it's very lonely, but actually, you have a chance to meet so many people online. George, you're from Vietnam. Have you been able to meet other people outside your country?
Yeah, this online class, I have a chance to meet people from Spanish, China's the most, and some from Colombia. So this online course is a good chance to you to interact with another international student. So it's really good, not that lonely, you say.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. And let's move on over to JY and Bonnie. Bonnie, what advice do you have for studying online?
I think studying online, the most important thing is to stay focused, especially in class, because the teachers will talk about the most important thing in class. But actually, when we are taking online courses, it's kind of hard to focus on because we have our phones near us, and we can also use our computer to do other stuff if we like. So I think self-control is very important. We have to know that taking online courses is actually the same at school because we got scores, and that's important for our university. So ourselves must have a clear goal and stick to it. Yeah,
Yeah,
and
that's
stay
very
focused in
good
class.
advice. Yeah, very staying focused is really critical. JY, what are some ways, I see Max, you're nodding, I'll come to you. What are some ways that you stay focused?
Stay focused.
Yeah.
I think um, mm, maybe to more communication, answer the teacher's questions more, and you mm,
Stay active in the class.
yeah, stay
Yeah.
active
Don't just fall
in
asleep.
class.
Yeah. Max, what do you,
Yeah.
Sorry.
what do you do to help you stay focused during class?
Um, I would like say find a good position for your cameras because when we take online courses we have to open cameras, and if you look at yourself in the camera and you find out you are so energetic, you will become energetic in the class. And like people willing to see people with enthusiasm. So when you do this, you are both help yourself and the other students in the class.
Now, some people don't want to turn on their cameras. What would you say to those students who, I don't want to turn on my camera?
I know people are shy in front of cameras because it's not real people. You don't know people. When people look at you, they don't look. They look through the cameras. It's not the real you. Like they can't look all over you. But actually, when you open the cameras, it's open a bridge to communicate to a closer communication. So if you're losing confidence about it, it's not a big deal because if you think about it, lose confidence and lose friends, which more is even worse. Like I think communication is more important than confidence.
Okay, very good. JY, how about you? What is your advice for students studying online?
My advice, I think we need finish our homework consistently because because of the online learning is really free, you know. So in most time uh we just listening this class and we understand the what teacher saying, but um after the class we also do our own things like play video games, watch TV, and date with girlfriend. And so I'd like to say finish homework is really important, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that goes to kind of time management skill. And it's something that you will develop and need to develop when you go to university because they give you a lot of homework, a lot of projects, and more freedom than even in high school. And they will not ask you if you've done your homework. You just have to hand it in or you will fail. It's very simple. So managing your time, especially in your final year of high school and getting ready for a university is really, really important skill. And online learning will definitely help you because yeah, you can easily get distracted with other things and leave your homework and then you're in trouble. Absolutely. All right, George, how about you? Advice for students studying online?
Well, my advice is, open yourself in class. Most of the students are shy because, some of them don't know each other and maybe they shy to talk with the teacher. The biggest disadvantage of online class is the interaction between teacher and students and student and student. But you need to open yourself if you don't want to get the disadvantage because some of you might have a bad connection in the online course, so some part of the lesson you may miss. So if you're shy to ask teacher or the other student about that part, you might miss the lesson or some specific knowledge about that part of the lesson. So it's a you know disadvantage for you. So open yourself, ask each other and teacher.
I think it is easier to speak directly to the teacher online. What do you think, JY?
Yeah, I think so.
Easier than in the classroom. You don't feel, you're speaking in front of a lot of students. You can just feel you're talking directly to the teacher. Do you agree?
Sorry about my internet is bad. May I beg your pardon?
Sure. So do you think it's easy for you to speak directly to the teacher? Because in real in-person class, you have many people looking at you, but online, it just feels like it's one-on-one.
Yeah, I agree with it.
Yeah, you agree with that? Yeah,
Yeah.
Max, what do you
Yeah.
think? Easier to talk to the teacher?
Yeah, much easier than in real life, I think, because real life you have to find the teacher first. But in online courses, you can just raise your hand. There's a button on the computer.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Now, let's talk about the work that you're doing online. Bonnie, could you tell us a little bit about your experience working online versus working in the class with a pen and a paper and doing projects in class? What is the difference, and which do you prefer?
Because some of our work is about like in English writing an essay or handing my ideas about the books we read. And I think that part is actually much easier than in the real life because we can write through the computer and upload it. It's very easy. But for some homework, we have group work with our classmates, and we are in different countries. So maybe we'll have time problem and it's hard to communicate with them sometimes. So I think that part is a little bit difficult for me.
I think that is actually one of the real benefits of your generation and going online is that you are learning how to communicate across many different countries and many different time zones. And in real life, you know, in the real world, you're doing business or you're doing studies at all different times of the day and all different time zones. Max, what do you think about the work that you're doing online versus before when you were in the classroom?
Of course, there's a little bit difficulties you have to overcome, like the timeline. Like if you study online, you have different, like you and teacher are in a different country, and maybe it's nighttime, but your teacher is at it's morning time to teach you guys. So, I think, but the better part of this is because you're at home, so you don't have to waste your time on the way, so you can have more time to prepare for your classes.
Okay. George, what type of work or projects have you done online that maybe are a little bit more fun, a little bit more interesting than you would do offline?
Well, I've done a kind of a video project and website project with some of people in this. It's kind of interesting, because make a video and add some their video with each other is more fun than writing the paper or you know yeah, it's more fun than offline work.
Yeah, and you were the winner of the website design contest. You did a fantastic website, and JY, you also did an amazing video. You do a lot of videos, JY. You are a video master. So there are some people who may be feeling very shy about doing videos. They are not as outgoing, perhaps, as you on camera. What advice would you say to the students who maybe don't want to do videos or are a bit shy with videos?
Hmm. Let me see. Uh, I'm not shy on the video because I think I'm handsome. You know, I don't know how to say it because I have no advice. Maybe, uh, maybe you can make a video and record a video and you can uh, uh use a emoji to uh cover your face.
Yes, yeah,
That's right.
yeah. And
Yeah.
some people did an animation video as well, which was really cool. Max, what is your advice about video
Um,
homework?
mm, if you have to show your face and you're too shy to do it, maybe you can, video your voice first, and then trying to show your face. Like if you think you are fat, or if you think you are not good looking to show your faces in the camera, just just lose your weight. It's like a motivation for you to lose your weight. It's a big difficulty for me too.
It's a motivation to lose weight, yeah, to improve your face. Okay, let me ask you maybe a question that is a little difficult, but I want to take you back to when you started to learn online. So your very first time coming in online, before you knew what online learning was and what you're doing, what was your fear about learning online? Before you started the whole experience, what was your fear and how did you overcome that fear? Okay, so Bonnie, could you talk about that? So before entering the class, you were really worried about something, and then when you got into the class, you thought, oh, this is, it's not so bad, it's okay.
I think it's opening my camera because before the online courses, I never turn on my camera during some like talking to others, even my friends. I rather than texting them or tell to them on the cell phone. But when I entered the class and I saw all my classes, they turn on their cameras, and I think it's kind of a normal thing to do, and you don't feel very shy or afraid to look at yourself as I thought I might be. So I think the online courses gives me the courage to show my face in front of many people, even though I don't met them in the real life.
All right, that's fantastic. Yeah, that's good. George, what do you think? Looking back, before you started the course, what were you really afraid of, and how did you overcome that?
Yeah, I'm with Bonnie because I'm afraid of opening my camera too. The others didn't open, and just only me open my camera is kind of something, kind of weird to me. So yeah, but I overcome it by, the teacher always open their camera with you. So if you open the camera, so you don't may feel, too shy or too weird because they have the other open camera with you. So you don't have to worry about that. And the other thing I am afraid of online learning is, sometimes I didn't mean to open my mic.
Oh yeah.
Yes, yeah. Sometimes I didn't focus on the lesson. I watch some TVs and then I click the button and open my micro, so the whole class hear what I am doing. So
yeah, you got to be careful that one. Yeah,
yeah.
Just be careful what's going on behind you. With your family or anything like that. JY, any fear before starting your online studies?
Yeah, I was fear whether the teacher would notice me among the many students, because I didn't have an online class at that time. I don't know. I don't know. I didn't know whether the teacher would care about my question or my doubts. But my every teachers, the every teacher of mine is really kind, and
Yeah, that's a very good point. Yeah, I think many teachers can actually really get to spend more time with the students and get to know them a bit better. Max, any fear prior to starting, and how did you overcome it?
Yeah, I was afraid of communicate with the teachers at first because, when we have online courses, I don't really see their faces. So I'm a little afraid that they will misunderstand my questions. Like the internet problems always bother me. But after I just get into the class, I found out every teacher, they're just so general and they just patiently answering my questions. And also there are so many convenience we can use to on the Zoom, like there are many buttons we can use to remind the teacher that we have a question. So now I don't really worry about that.
Okay, that's fantastic. Okay, so final question. What is the best thing, the number one thing you like about studying online with the Arundel Academy? What do you think? What do you really enjoy about studying online? Who wants to go first? Bonnie, go for it.
Okay, I think is that we have more resources online that we can use, and the teacher also provide us with various kinds of resources for us, like the video, the book, or some funny ways to learn. So I think learning online could be more fun than in the real class.
All right, that's great. Yeah, JY, what do you think? Best thing about studying online?
I think online learning is free. Unlike in the classroom, we can learn in more familiar familiar familiar
Style.
environments. Yeah, which is very comfortable for us, like in our home. Yeah, compared with studying in the classroom, learning at home makes me less nervous. Because when I speak when I speak English, I will be nervous. Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
be really nervous.
Yeah, if
Yeah.
you're in a class full of people and you've got to speak English, you feel nervous, but you just kind of by yourself talking to a little camera and you don't feel so nervous. Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
George, what do you think? Best thing about learning online?
Well, best thing is you have a great teacher, and they're friendly, they enthusiastic, and you have a chance to have chance to make more friends with other students, know more about the other cultures or something. That's the best thing about online class bring to me so far.
Yeah, absolutely. Fantastic. All right, Max. What are you enjoying about studying online? Number one thing you love it.
Like the number one thing I said in this meeting, like I met lots of new friends and they were so friendly. I never thought that I can meet new friends on online courses, but I just never thought I can meet so many amazing people.
Yeah, that's a great point. I mean, it's fantastic to hear all of this advice. Online learning is new. Online teaching is new. We're all learning. We're all trying to improve. We're all trying to make it better from both the student point of view, the teacher point of view, the school point of view. And it's new for all of us. But I'm very happy to hear a lot of positive comments from students at the Arundel Academy. And thank you guys for joining us today. It was an amazing conversation. Thank you so much.